In the last video, we learned how to make this line graph for like ALS in the United States. Now we're going to do a different kind of graph, so I'm going to create a new sheet here. This is a new sheet. And what we're going to do is try and do a bar graph now. So I'm going to call this one Mr. Cam's bar graph. Yesterday we used this data right here on the line graph, so that was number 1. Now today I'm going down to number 2, the bar graph. And notice it says choose one category. I know we're going to get some students who do all 3, but the requirement is to do one category, either age, so in this case it starts with 18 to 39-year-olds and goes all the way to 80-year-olds. You could do sex with males or females, or you could do race, like white, black, other, unknown. I'm going to do age group because it has the most data, and I just want to spend a moment reading this graph here. It says that there's a characteristic, which is 18 to 39-year-olds. That's the characteristic. So there are people who are from 18 years old to 39. And then there's the prevalence, which we learned yesterday is how common something is amongst different groups of people. So in this case, for 18 to 39-year-olds, 0.5 people have it. What this means is that there's less than one person of 100,000 people in the United States, less than one person from ages 18 to 39 of those 100,000 people would actually have the disease, okay? These numbers in parentheses are a confidence interval. It's not necessary to really know what those mean today. I'll just say it in case some people are interested, but it's not required to know. It just means that they're 95% confident that the number is between 0.5 and 0.6, meaning that they're confident that somewhere between a half and a 0.6 of a person who are ages 18 to 39 have ALS. So let's go ahead and get started here. So we're going to start on the left side with 18 to 39-year-olds. So we're going to be that's going to be our age group characteristic. So I'm just going to call this age group. On the other side, we have to do prevalence per 100,000. So again, we're just going to type this in here. When we look at the data here, our first age group is 18 to 39. So that's what we're going to type. Our next age group is 40 to 49. So what we're going to do is we're going to continue going down and typing in all the ages until we're done. On the other side, the prevalence per 100,000, we're only going to put in the first number because that's the only number we need. The next number is 3.8. And we're just going to keep on going down the line until we're finished. So now I have my ages on this side and my prevalence on this side. And just like with the line graph, we're going to highlight the whole thing, go up to Insert and click on Chart. And as we can see, we're getting a line chart, but that's not what we want. We want it to look like this, like a bar chart. So you're going to click on the one that's called Column Chart. And this graph here should appear. And there you have it. You have your bar graph. There's some optional things that you could do. Optionally, you can, again, like last time, we can center it. We can bold it to make it a little nicer. I don't really like the gray. I'd prefer it to be a little darker. You can change the color of the bars to whatever color you think makes the data really shine. And you can just go ahead and keep editing your styles. You can change the background color if you want to have, well, it's really bright. But you can change it to make it fit with your style of whatever your presentation is going to look like. And that is how you create a bar graph for your IDP project.